Hey everybody, it's your Large Badger Media. Hope everybody's having a fantastic day. Got a little assorted pack opening today, just some stuff I found on eBay. Honestly, just a quick eBay opening. Couple Core 21, a couple Theros, a Double Masters pack. So these all kind of came together, and then I bought these separate. This was like 5 of these for something. I don't even remember what I paid for them. So we'll jump in these. I'm just going to open these paper ones up real quick. Probably do the Theros first. I think Theros is probably the lowest shield on these. I don't know. Maybe you'll think differently. And then the Double Masters, of course, has the potential of being the highest. It is probably one of the highest pack. There's not sort of or whatever. Highest pack I've ever opened was actually a Double Masters pack. I didn't pull a Chrome Mox and a Mana Vault or something like that out of one pack. So crazy pack. I bought like 3 packs actually at the time, and it was just a crazy pack. And unfortunately, it was on film. It was before I was shooting video, but it was good stuff. Or maybe I was shooting video, but I just didn't do that one because I was out of town. I was up in Dallas doing some hanging out with some friends. What are we gonna do? Well, we'll actually start some Dominaria. We'll see kind of what we pull here. These are the ones out of the little out of the Commander pre-cons that you get. These are the little sample packs. It's weird that there's so many of these floating around, and they just like people didn't like open them. They just held onto them and sell them separately. I think it's weird, but what do I know? All right, let's see. I think it's gonna be some kind of weird sale card first. All right, we got the Llanowar Green Widow in the extended art, and another uncommon with Rada. Okay, so I'm sorry, I forgot how to drink a minute ago. Kind of struggling with it. So, okay, I kind of see the layout now. I'm kind of surprised. I thought maybe there would be, I guess man, these are hard to get into. Thought maybe the rare mythic would be in the second card, not on the top card, but we'll see what happens here. We'll open this one upside down. Just gotta flip it and see. Okay, yep, so another uncommon here. Alright, so that must be how these open. And then I get such things as Danitha. Now it's open kind of like a showcase. I don't remember that that one there particularly. I don't know that if I have that version of that card. I've opened a couple boxes of stuff. I've opened a few Shellys out of this product. Opening boxes is not the way to do it. Oh my gosh. There it goes. I definitely recommend just buying your Shelly, and then you'll save a lot of money. Although a Shelly these days is about the same cost as a box, but yeah, there you go. Rada again. Seems to be a very popular one in there. And then, oh, okay, there we go. Karn Living Legacy. So let's pull out a little mythic there. Nothing too crazy there. Just a few buck mythic, but I'm just happy I pulled it. There we go. I had to, like, doubt my strength there for just a minute. Alright, and Rona. Actually a pretty decent card. And Historian's a Boon. So a commander card there. Kind of funny you're getting commander rares in the in the little sample packs there. Alright. Zar, alright. And then last but not least, Guardians of New Benalia. That card looks good. Like those little shiny thingies look pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, well let's sorry y'all. Just cannot shake this like water I drank down. Decided to inhale rather than I drink. Alright, so we'll switch over to our new these Theros cards here. Wow, that just like disintegrated. That was crazy. So move over into some Theros here. Kind of see what we get. Go more traditional. It's been a while since I've opened some Theros. I have opened a few boxes of these years ago. These used to be about $100 boxes. Super cheap. That stuff. I've never opened a collector's box of these. I really don't even think I've opened a collector's pack of these before. And let's see what we get here. We're going to have a rare. with Timurit Calls the Dead, and a land. Okay, all right, and just a another sales card. What's all these weird sales cards? I don't know. Let's see what's in this one. And these little Pokemon lands, or whatever they're calling them, are pretty neat. I think they're still worth like $1 or something. Nothing super crazy. There's a bajillion of these floating around. Like, you can actually still get a box up there. It's fairly cheap. It's really not super expensive at all for one of those. Alright, we have the Minions Return. And our rare, we got Dalakos, the Crafter of Wonders. A little merfolk artificer there. Okay, that's cool. I think he would be a fun commander. Yeah, definitely. Cooked creatures have flying and haste. So if you have the one that builds rocks or whatever, and put that together with this dude. Okay, so he's actually a pretty decent commander. That's pretty crazy. Like I said, I haven't really seen that one. I don't remember that card. Not high on my commander list, but there's no reason why not. Okay, are these Japanese or something? Why is this all upside down? Why is the token there? Come on, just do it. These are made in the USA. Okay, so it's for whatever reason the token is there. Man, oh, well, I guess maybe this one pack was Japanese. What the heck is going on here? No, made in the USA, huh? I guess just this particular set. I don't remember this set having the business end up front, but here we go. Fabled Passage. Not a bad pull, honestly, for just a, just like a rando pack, right? Meteorite, kind of old school stuff there. The Coatl, and just some stuff we don't really care about there. Nothing crazy. A little opt action. Alright, well, let's see if this is the same way. We'll do a little card trick there as to not have spoilage, and it is. So these are just, draft packs, so nothing too crazy there. We'll just do it just for a little fun there. I don't think any of these double up, so we'll see. Well, maybe they do. Or maybe there's a land in this one, who knows. Okay, so let's add a couple. So maybe these do double up, I don't know. Nothing super crazy there. Oh yeah, we're gonna have a little land action in the front there. There's that cool angel token. That's pretty cool. Swiftwater Cliffs and a mythic. Okay, Chandra, Heart of Fire. Nothing super crazy there, but that's nice. Nice to pull a mythic. Cultivate, not too bad. Bloodfell Caves, yep, sure, whatever. Alright, not too bad. So let's get into the meat here and see if we can pull this, something fun. Let's pull another Chrome Mox. How about that? That would be fun. I think there's some other things that are pretty fun in here, but Chrome Mox would be cool. Not shooting too low, I hope. There we go. There's the Parasite Strix. Urza's Tower. Fantastic. Can never have too many Tron lands. And then we have My Brother's Keeper, or at least the Treasure Keeper. Construct there. Hinder. It's a little counter spell. Alright. One common here with the Thera Sphinx. Interesting. Flying Villains 4/4 for 5. Nothing super crazy. Got a rare. Okay, the Friction Revoker. Ooh. Hopefully there's one more. I think there's one more in there. And then the Champion of Lambult. Okay. Alright, and I think there's a couple shinies in here. So let's see what we pull. So nothing too crazy here. We got a common with the Infuser and another common. So there's the Blood Briar. Well, there you have it. Nothing too crazy in our Double Masters pack today. Was shooting for a Chrome Mox, but instead we pulled just a couple rare. It's a Phyrexian Revoker, which is horrible, and Champion of Lambult, which isn't much better. But there you have it. So a little bit of fun. I'm a little rusty. I haven't opened any packs action in a while. I mean, obviously when you watch this, it's not going to look any different than my normal, but it actually has been a minute since, a couple weeks, honestly, since I pulled any cards. So thanks for coming along on this little ride with me. I appreciate you. Give me a like. Give me a subscribe. Leave a comment. Let me know what you really think. Until next time.